Hello, hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to our live stream here in our YouTube channel. It's been a while that we haven't been here in YouTube for the reason that we are actually on holiday school break. So, hence the reason why we don't have a YouTube live. But we are back and ready to serve our students who are back in school. Yay! Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Um, okay. Yes. So we'll just wait for a while and we will be doing some revision for year 9. Good evening to all who are watching. So we will be starting off with, let me just check. So we will be doing a revision for Maths and Science Year 9 today. Let me just, been a while that we haven't been in YouTube, so I'm trying to. Hello, Solano, John Lynn Solano. Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Okay. All right. Okay. So we will start off with science. I hope mic is my sound is okay. Wait, let me just. For a while. Give me a while. Do we play after? We will be playing Jackbox. Okay, I think that's better. We'll be playing Jackbox tonight. Okay, I hope I'm clear. I'm trying to. Okay, so we will start off with math tonight. This is year 9 math. Let me just, yes. So this is a year 9 math. And last time, I think we ended with number 20. So for our science, hopefully we'll have enough time. We'll do science in a while as well if we have enough time. So by the way, just to recap, this is a progression test, Maths paper 2, sorry, Maths paper 1 progression test for Cambridge. Okay. So for those who do not know, Cambridge is one of the curriculum in the UK for secondary. So yes. Okay. So here we have question number 10. This is a scaling. It's a scale drawing. So for those that are doing math scaling topics or that has done math scaling topics previously, this is beneficial to all of you. Okay, so this is a scale drawing. And when we say scale drawing, that means that there is, from the word scale, that means that there might be a change in terms of the sizes. Okay, let me just move a bit. I can see. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where is it? No, this is wrong. Okay. All right. So for our scale drawing, here the question is, the scale drawing shows the position of two schools. So school A and then school B. So you are asked, let me scroll it up. I think I have to make it smaller. The scale is 1 is to 200,000. Now, just a note to everyone, when there is a scale like this, where you have 1 to 200,000, that means that if there's no unit, that means that both of them has the same unit. So it could be 1 cm is to 200,000 cm. So if there are no units given in a scale, that would tell you that both of them will have the same unit. So for this case, this should be 1 cm is to 200,000 cm. So work out the real life distance between school A and B. Oh, okay. So now, when they say work out the distance from A and B, what you need to do here is you use your ruler and you measure from A to B. So that is how you would answer a scale drawing. So you measure from A to B, and once you have measured A to B, then with that centimeter, let's say for example, that was, let's say 3.5 cm. Let's say for example, just an example. So if it is 3.5 cm, what you need to do is you multiply it with 200,000, because 1 cm is 200,000. So 3.5 centimeter, multiply it with 200,000 centimeter. So that's a 10, that's a 6, that's a 7. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 700,000 centimeter. And then you just need to divide it how many centimeter it is per kilometer and so on. So if you divide that, 100 centimeter is 1 meter and 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. So basically that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros as well. So just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. That's equivalent to 7 kilometers. Okay. So that is how you would solve the distance. All right. So the second question here is about still on scale drawing, but it's on bearing. Now, when we solve Hello? Do you hear my voice now? Let me know if you can hear my voice now. All right. Okay. So the we can hear. Okay. Thank you. All right. So the point of intersection, let me just change the color of the pen. Okay. So the sorry. The point of intersection here, this is where your C will be. Okay? So school C is 85 degrees from A and 305 degrees from B. So that means that school C will be somewhere here. So that is how you use your bearing at all times. Okay? All right. I hope everyone is understanding bearing and scale factors. Okay, so moving on. This is question 11 for maths. All right. Hi, Mitchelicious. Good evening. Good evening. Mitchelicious. It's okay. All right. Okay. So, for question number 11, you are asked to complete the table of values for the equation 2y minus 2 equals 4x. Now, 2y minus 2 equals 4x. The first thing that you have to do is you just need to identify what kind of equation would this be. So since you only have a first degree y and a first degree x, that means that this is a linear equation. So it's a line because it's only a y and an x. So if you would get an x that is on the squared, x squared, then you would know that that is a quadratic equation. All right. So for this case, since you're only asked to complete the values of the equation, what you need to do is just substitute the values that are given from the table itself. So here, x is 0. So you just need to substitute 2y minus 2 equals 4 times 0, meaning x is 0. So 2y, you transfer 2 to the other side of the equation. So since 2 here is a minus, when you transfer that, that becomes a plus. And of course, 4 times 0 will be 0. So that will be positive 2. Divide by 2, y will be 1. So that will be 1 here. All right? So that is for when x is 0. Now, when x is 2, which is the second given, the same thing, 2y minus 2 equals 4 times 2. So 2y minus 2 equals 8. Transfer minus 2y to the other side, it becomes positive again. So that will be 2y equals 8 plus 2. 2y equals 10 divided by 2, y will be 5. So this will be 5. All right. So you will have when x is negative 1, y is negative 1. When x is 0, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 5. Then you get the complete answer for this question. Now, the second part of this is you are asked to plot. So since you're asked to plot, you just need to refer back to your table. So if negative 1, y is also negative 1. So you locate x negative 1, y is negative 1. You place a point or an x mark. And then if x is 0, y is 1. So if x is 0, y is 1. You put an x mark. And then if x is 2, y is 5. If x is 2, y is 5. You put an x mark. Then let me use the ruler. Okay, and then you draw the line. So that is your straight line. You would know if you are correct. One is you have identified that the linear equation is, the equation given is a linear equation. Hence, therefore, your line should be a straight line. Okay, any question with linear equations and graphing? Do I still have a voice? Let me check. Okay, I still have a voice. Okay. And then moving on. Oh, we have answered this last time. Loss of exponent. Yeah, because I could remember we skipped those with questions pertaining to graphing. Okay, so this will be the last question for maths before we proceed to science. This is question number 21. So question number 21 states that the price of an electronic book is $2.40. Okay, $2.40. So let's first highlight what are the given. So the price is 240. The price of the electronic book is 75% less than. Now you have to be conscious or observant as to what are being highlighted in questions. Most of the time, the highlighted words in a question is your clue or your hint. It says 75% less than the price of the paper book. So calculate the price of the paper book. It says it's 75% less than. So when we solve this kind of question, so the electronic is 240. Okay, so that means that since it's 75%, we are left with 25% out of the 100%, which is the price of the book. That means that it is only 25% of the 240, right? So we just divide this by 25%. You just need to divide the price divided by the percent. So this will be 2.40 divided by 0.25 because it's 25%. Then you will get 960. Okay. So the price of the electronic book is 75% less than the price of the paper book. So which means that the price of the paper book is 960. It's more expensive because our electronic book is 75% less of the other book. The other way of solving this is that you know that this is 25%, right? This is 25%. So you can actually multiply 240 by 4. You will still get 960 because there are 425s in your 100%. So you can multiply it by 4. Okay. Any questions so far? If none, then we can proceed with a few questions in science before we do some games tonight. Oh, we have already finished science. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, this one. These are bio questions. These are bio questions. Let's go back. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Hello? Wait. Yes. Okay. All right. Hello? I hope I'm clear. Okay, so this is question number two. And question number two is this is about the gas, the volume of gas. Let me just, okay. So if you would notice here, our y-axis is total volume of gas in centimeter cube, and the x-axis is the time in seconds. So the graph shows the volume of gas made during a chemical reaction involving an acid. So the first question is, complete the sentences to describe the pattern shown on the graph. So if you would notice, it started with 0 and it increases, and sometime at 40 to 50, then it was constant. It wasn't increasing anymore. So here, it says here between 0 and 48 seconds, the volume of the gas is, this one it will be increases. Okay, from 0 to 48. This part here, it is increasing. The volume of the gas. Hi, Malate Vlogs. Thumbs up. Thank you, Malate Vlogs, for dropping by. All right. So if you would notice, in the first thing that you have to look into is when you have a graph, you have to look as to where it is increasing, where it is constant, and where it's decreasing. So for this case, this part here until 48, that is increasing, and then this part or the remaining parts of the graph, sorry, I cannot hear myself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think so. Okay. All right. So this part of the graph is increasing while the rest of your graph is constant. So the first question is, you are asked to describe what is happening between 0 to 48. So it is increasing. Or you could also say it's going up. That's not a problem, okay? Because you're only asked to describe. So between 0 and 48, the volume of the gas increases. After 48 seconds, the reaction, since here the volume of the gas did not change, it's constant. So the reaction stops, okay? Because why do we answer stops? Because we are asked about the reactions. We are not asked about what is happening with the volume of the gas that is being. Good evening. We are not asked about what is happening with the volume of the gas. So the volume of the gas is constant, but the reaction stops. Hence, the reaction stops. So our answer here will be stops or ended or finished. So after 48 seconds, the reaction stops. The experiment, it's repeated. So question number two, the experiment is repeated using a lower concentration of acid. All other factors are kept the same. What happens to the rate of reaction when the concentration of acid is lowered? Okay, now if you would notice, this is the reaction between an acid and another substance, so it is producing gas. So if you have here the chemical reaction of this type of gas, what if the amount of acid is decreased or lowered? Hence, your answer here will also be decreasing. Okay, it decreases. What happens to the rate of reaction? It will decrease. Why? Because the amount of acid, which is one of your reactants, is also being decreased. So that will be your answer. All right. Okay, moving on. Increasing the temperature will increase the rate of reaction. By the way, these are factors affecting the rate of reaction. If you would ask what part of chemistry will this be, or what part of our science topic will this be, this is under the rate of chemical reactions. There are several factors that affects the rate of chemical reaction. One of it will be temperature. The other one will be the concentration of your reactant, or the concentration or the amount of your reactant. and stirring, the mechanical factor, and so on and so forth. So pressure, the volume or the amount, yes. So pressure, temperature. So these are the things that actually affects the rate of reaction. So here, if you increase the temperature, will increase the rate of reaction. Explain why. Use ideas about particles and collision in your answer. Now, if you are specifically asked about a specific point, you have to state those points that are from particles and collision. Okay? So, use ideas about particles and collision in your answer. Now, you are increasing the temperature. What would you think would happen to your particles if you increase the temperature? So, if you increase the temperature, the rate of reaction will also the rate of reaction will also how about now? Okay. All right. So I'll just repeat that. When you increase the temperature, okay. All right. So I'll just repeat that. When you increase the temperature, uh-oh. Wait, wait, wait. For a while. There was an echo. You heard that right? There was an echo as well. Okay. Oh, our the setup is really doing well. I haven't seen any green screen on my tablet. Okay, so repeating what I have mentioned when there was no sound, when you increase the temperature, temperature is one of the factors that affects the rate of reaction. So when you increase the temperature, your particles will have more energy and they will also move faster. Okay, so that could be your answer. So more collision, since they're moving faster, there will be more collision and the particles will have more energy. Or technically, you can say it will be more energetic. Okay, the particles will be more energetic. All right, I think we'll end from there. And yes, ma'am, there is a sound. Okay, thank you so much. We will end from here and then we will play Jackbox if there are no questions at all. Oh, I think we can have one more question. Okay. I think we'll just do this since this one is just matching type. Question number 3. A class investigates food chains. Okay, please do take note when we say food chains, we have your producer, we have your consumer, then we have your, and then that will be a repeat, right? So there is a food chain. We also have what we call a food web. So a class investigates food chain. They plan to sample insects in their school grounds using pitfall traps, putters, and sweep nets. Okay, so that's your putters and your sweep nets. Draw a line from each piece of collecting equipment to the type of insect that your class or the class plans to sample. So if you would notice, if it's a pitfall, what type of insect will you be um, getting? So if it's a pitfall, this one, the pitfall is done as a hole on your ground. Okay, so that means that your pitfall can only collect insects in leaf litters which are active at night. All right. So here you have your putter. You will exhale, inhale. So your putter, if you would notice, there are ants, right? Thin cotton sheet. So based on this, putters can have insects crawling on plants. So that's your putter. And then, of course, your sweep nets will be your flying insects. Okay, last two questions. The class want to estimate the number of insects in their school grounds. Describe how they can make the estimate reliable. So you are asked to make your estimate reliable. So you're only asked to estimate the number of insects. So one you can do is repeat the experiment. Okay, that's one. You repeat the experiment or you take more sample. That's another way. So you John, thanks for thanks for dropping by and telling me that you can't hear. Yes, hopefully you can hear me now. Okay, so just as meant, I can hear now. Okay, thanks, John. So as mentioned a while ago, why is it or what are the risks of using a putter? Now, if you would notice in this one, they are sipping or it's not absorbing, it's more in sipping. So since it is being done that way, then the possibility of the risk, safety risk, would be bacteria from one student to another, because you will place it in your mouth. So another student will use it on the same tube, then the bacteria from the microbes will be transferred from one student to another. Or the tube is sharp, it may cut your mouth or cut your lips. So that's another problem. All right, if you have no question pertaining to science, then we can play the rest of the 20 minutes with Jackbox. So we will be playing Jackbox tonight. If there are no questions, let me know before we proceed to the game. Thanks, John, for dropping by. Thanks, Malate Vlogs, for dropping by. No questions. Okay, that's good. All right, let me just click Wait, 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 wait. All right. We will be playing Jackbox tonight. And I hope you can hear the Jackbox. Or is it too loud? Louder than me? Okay. So we will only be playing Quick Flash tonight. Let me just lower the sound. Yes. Okay. We will be... no, ma'am. It's clear. Okay. Thank you. We will be playing Quick Flash tonight. Quick Flash. So what you need is you have to type in www.jackbox so that you can play with us. Yes. Let me know if you are in. We'll just wait for a few minutes. Whoever. Ma'am, I have to eat dinner. Okay, John. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you so much. Thank you. Al Moranes, welcome. No worries, Jan. Thank you so much for dropping by. Let's go. Two more, at least two more, then we will. Hi, Miku. Anyone more? One more before we start. Let me know. Can we start now? Let's start. Wait. Okay. We'll wait for you. Wait. Okay. Let's go. Are we ready? We will be starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Jaguar. Ooh, there's a jaguar here. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Quick flash. Yeah.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize me.
Yeah, I don't recognize
I
you
can
anymore.
tell I'm about to learn a lot about each of you, and I'm at peace with that.
Okay.
Time for round 1. You'll see 2 prompts on your device. Answer them any way you want. Each answer will go up against someone else's answer, and everyone will vote on which they like most. It's simple.
Yes,
You
it's
score based on the
simple.
percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go!
Yes. Come on, hurry up, 30 seconds.
Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you...
Let's go.
All right, let's have a look.
Right.
Number 1 on the list, more money, more blank.
What is it? What is it?
Okay, voting time.
More
Pick your
money,
favorite.
more things to buy, more hassle. Okay, I'll go for the safer answer. Things to buy. Oh no, there's only 4 of us. It's always 50-50 if we... Okay. Let's see.
Your next prompt is a shocking thing to see digging through your garbage at night.
Your sister. Jinx! Almiranas! Jinx!
Next in line, a
Jinx!
terrible thing to say as a cashier scans several pairs of your new underwear. Put in your votes.
As a cashier scans several pairs of your underwear. Mine got a hole in it. Jinx! Oh my goodness. No, we thought the same thing.
And next is the worst way to die, death by 1,000 blank.
Death by 1,000, okay.
Vote away.
Death by 1,000. Nice one. Nice one.
Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores.
Let's see who's on the top. Hello. Yes, it's me. Congratulations, me.
It's now time for round 2. Everything is
Round
worth
2,
double,
let's go, round
twice
2.
as much.
indoor. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the questions from my end. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, little star, and pinky. Nice one.
Let's take a look. Our first prompt is indoor skydiving makes a lot more sense than indoor.
Indoor what? Indoor.
Okay, pick your favorite quip now.
Indoor eating. Of course we eat indoor. Indoor scuba diving. Yes, it makes sense. Come on. Let's see. Yes. Where's Michu? Michu didn't vote.
Coming up next, what you've been searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was in blank.
In your couch?
Okay,
in the dictionary?
vote.
Something was gone. Something was gone. All right. It's 50-50 again.
Okay, next one. Why
in
are
your
printer
dictionary?
ink cartridges
How
so
come?
expensive?
Why are printer ink
Vote on your
cartridges so
devices.
expensive? Because the printer is cheap. If only I have the laughing thing. There is gold in it. Cheap as in CHIP. Cheap. It's a cheap one. Oh my goodness, Jaguar, what is happening?
Next on the list, some shower heads have settings like massage and pulse, but never ever set your shower head to blank.
Is what? That. Poop.
Ready, set, vote.
Nice one. We are thinking alike. The bidet is for the poop. Bidet. Sorry, bidet. Bidet. My bad. Yes. Let's go.
Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage.
Let's see the damage. It's really a damage, is it? Michu. Congratulations, Michu.
This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time.
Okay. Let's do this.
Complete this comic.
How could this get any worse? Let's see. How can this get any worse? Come on, come on.
Let's see those quips. In the final round, you get to give out a gold medal to your top quip. Make it count.
Oh no, no answer. Why you didn't answer? For the person to Obama. What is for the person to Obama? When you fart. It's because you said for the first to Obama. I have to do that now. Let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Almost there. 2, 1.
Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Let's melt those medals down for points.
What? No one answered?
We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
No one answered. Oh, they have updated. Thank you so much, and that ends our live stream for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll have. I voted, ma'am. Could have won. Yes, could have won. There were 2 who did not vote. Anyway, congratulations, Michu, whoever you are. Oh, by the way, we will be yeah, it was fun. Yes. Thank you so much for those who dropped by, liked our channel, and even stopped by and stayed a while just to watch our revision for maths and science. I'll see you then next week, and that will be all for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here on our first after a long school break. We'll be doing more. So if you have any topics that you would like me to cover for maths and science, please do leave a comment and we will discuss them next week. Otherwise, if we don't have, we will continue revising for year 7 and year 8 for maths and science. Thanks, guys. Have a good week ahead. God bless to everyone. Bye-bye. Good night. God bless. Bye. Thanks, Mitchelicious, for joining. Thanks, Avery, for joining. Thank you, John, for dropping by. Thanks, Tiny, Malate Vlogs. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you.